We are back with some SkyFactory 5. Last time I made the Ethereum farm, and I said that I would get that going and finish that up. Mainly just getting the last bit of seeds and the Supremium scythe, and I did that. I got those. They're in my backpack right now. I also said that I would fix the farm here where, like, all these things didn't do that. I've done that several times. But I keep, like, forgetting to refill my uranium over at my reactor. Backup starting. So this keeps on, they keep on stopping and then getting the things to go. And now that I started the stream, things are being slow. Hopefully that calms down after a second, because it was actually running just fine before I started the stream. You wouldn't believe it. But yeah, so main goals for today are hopefully to get the RGB seeds and get those farming up, because if I do that, then that's a lot more resources for me, which we need. And also I want to get the another power production thing that's gonna help me in the long run, especially right now, because, well, I just don't have a lot of power right now. So those are our main two goals. And then obviously the title of the stream, Hostile Neural Network, we're gonna get more into that today. Probably won't get too far into it. I plan on probably getting a decent amount of the data, and then, but I won't get through actually leveling, getting the different datas up to, like, whatever the first one is. I'll get some of them there, because all I have to do is grab a bunch of the loot bags and then get the gate pearls. That's mainly how I'm gonna do all of them. So that's like, that's the sub goal of this. Our main goal is to just get the power up so I don't run out of power while sitting AFK. Because I did that. I sat AFK on the mob farm over there so we could get a fair bit of resources. And so, yeah. One of the things that I need to do in order to get that other power farm, though, is to get the dragon data model up. So I need to level up the dragon data model, which I only think I need to kill like 3 more dragons in order to do so. Okay, this is not the spot that needs to be in. Please tell me this isn't glitched out. It's gotta get rid of all of its resources, though. So yeah, no, good there. But yeah, so get the dragon data up, which hopefully shouldn't be too hard. It might be a bit challenging, because I need 1 dragon egg. And I'm also gonna need to go to the nether, because I need to get another spawner. Alright, I'm just finishing up fixing these things because it bothers me. Once they're fixed up, though, then we're off to the races. Okay, and then any extra thing. All right. But other than that, I finished getting the first set of heart canisters, so I have an extra whatever of hearts or whatever. I finished up getting all of the seeds.
Narrator. Narrates all.
Shoot.
Narrator. Off.
I just clicked B. But I have a decent amount of stuff here. What I need to do is get rid of all of the seeds. I did get all but one seed. And then I need to turn all of these guys into Supremium farmland. Because with Supremium farmland, it kind of just makes things, I think, give more stuff or whatnot. But Supremium farmland is better. And then I can place the Supremium scythe in there. Then I need to go check. There's the last seed. Alright, now I need to plant all these seeds back. Alright, so things should start growing and then harvesting. I had to place that slab there so the scythe would actually right click and click to harvest anything, because otherwise it wasn't gonna actually harvest it. Alright, so now this is going, and boom. We're getting inferium, which are being turned into just straight up blocks, which then are used later on for growth accelerators, which I'm going to use below this, and it's going to have all the way down to ground level is going to be just, or as far out as I can go, not ground level. As far out down as I can go with all the growth accelerators, because there's from inferium up to supremium, and they can all go the same length below, and so you can have basically crazy fast growing plants. I think it's 960 total blocks, though, if I remember correctly. I'm gonna go ahead and leave that there for now. That's gonna probably be some cobblestone. But that is where all the growth accelerators are going to go. And then I made this one over here, which is basically the same thing as that over there. Except this is where the RGB seeds are going to go. So same thing, the scythe, and then turn all of these into Supremium farmland. Yeah, once I get the RGB seeds, I can start getting blocks of RGB dye. And then that'll be where I get rid of my RGB, like the drip stone stuff down below my main area. Because once, I won't need that for sure once I get this. Because this is going to get me blocks a lot faster than what that gets me down there right now. Alright. So, I need to... It's just 'cause I'm not getting uranium fast enough right now. Because there's just... I'm just not getting enough power. So what I need to do... I have some things where I can make them. This engraved, oh, not anymore. I can't make, but this engraved thunder. That is one thing. The next thing is I need sheep. No, that's horned sheep, so I just need normal sheep. Horned sheep still. Titan sheep. Nope, still no normal, because I need the trophy. Yeah, so I need to get the normal gate pearl of a sheep. Still nothing. Man. I'll get the achievement for all of these before I get the sheep. Oh, and that is a panda. I don't want to fight them because, well, I don't need to. Ah, they're hitting me, though. Man, I need this lag to stop. Oh. It froze on me. Great. Please don't crash. Okay, thank you. These pandas are being annoying, though. I still have a couple more seconds of them. Well, half a minute on them. Alright, there we go. I got a sheep. And so we have the sheep. That's off in 3 seconds. So we just go here and do that right there. Oh, that wasn't even Titan. That was just a normal gateway. So, alright, so this should be the sheep right here. And it should get me the sheep trophy that I need. I wish there was like a increased power to this thing where it could pick up more things than just what it does. Because this thing does fill up pretty fast. Yeah, there's a spider? No. Okay. Oh, come on, sheep. That probably didn't work. No, that's not the glass I need. I need that glass. Okay, there we go. So now what oh, that is a charged creeper. Fun. So now I need a sheep. I'll just turn it on for a second because there should be some that spawned. Oh, nope, they got killed. Huh, I assume they would spawn there some. Alright, so we got some sheep back here. So what we do is we send some lightning at them and then kill them. That didn't get us anything, so there's another one over here. Because what I need this to do is I need this to drop something for me. That one didn't drop it either. There's one more that's down there. Oh, that's not good. Alright. Oh, come on. Where is it? They're supposed to drop this. I would expect more to, like, spawn up in that area. I mean, if they do, they just get knocked off, so... But yeah, there's some. Nope, that one walked straight into some stuff. There's 2 there. 1 there, that one's really not walking. That one's probably gonna die. Where is it? Come on now. Oh, that one fell off. There we go. Alright, we got one. We got the energetic sheep gateway. So let's spawn this. Energetic wool. Brown wool. Okay. So that should get us one thing that we need. This is for the energetic sheep. So also what I need to do red wool to make one of those. And then I need more red wool. 5. I need 8. I think 7, 8. That should give me 8 more gold. Make 73 gold. I understand I could just use these 129,000 gold nuggets. But where's the fun in that? Alright, there is those. Now I just need a lever. How am I missing cobblestone? Where did all my cobblestone go? I need to get the cobblestone gen up again or something. Okay. That is some stuff now. I'll put them here because, well, I have space for them. Let's move it over a couple, because with that there, if I move it to where that's there, that's just 2 over. So right here. Put that there, and that's going to activate that where that is always active. And now all I have to do is get the seeds. And this is just an entirely different one in general, which needs solarium blocks, which are solarium ingots and whatnot. But yeah, that's fine. Okay, I want to go ahead and set this up because this is important for some stuff that we need. So if that, so 1, 2, let's put it here. Oh, yes. I also made these 6 small crafters for some auto crafting recipes that I'll have here later. I need more of these cables. Come on. But yeah, so we did get caught up with a bunch of stuff. There we go. Get that there. I need to get these facades to cover these up. This needs to go there. I still need those cables. And let me just look at AE2 because I need export and import stuff. Well, no, I can just accept, do that right there. And then in the back, I need to do that, and that'll get me the water. So water should always come in the back. Yep, there we go. And then throw those in there so it can hold more water and hold more power. That's where this comes into play. Then in this, throw the prosperity shard, which is 1 light blue to 1. And so now I can automate prosperity shards. So I needed these to make sure it works. They go in and perfect. There we go. Prosperity shards have now been automated. Which is good because I needed that for auto crafting some things. But I manually did them because I wasn't going to set that up in between episodes because it has some bits that I would like to show. Okay. That looks good. So now this. I need 80 seeds, so that's 8, 16, 24, 320 RGB dye. Which is 64, 64, 64, 64, which I think should just be 5 stacks because it's 64 and 16. That 1, 2, yeah, that should be 5 stacks. Well, should be. It is 5 stacks. Okay, and then I'm just going to throw this in here because oh, that's making copper. Oh, well, that copper went into the system anyways. Okay, and then what we can do is if we get some chest, 8 chests with a bunch of this and also another chest. What we can do is have that there. Wait, no, I'll need another chest as well. Now that I'm looking at this. Then take the item ducts and all of these throw in their respective things. Change all of these to pull out of the chest and onto the pedestal. This one, the same thing, except do it reverse. So that is one set. I need these prosperity seeds. So let's see. Seeds would be how many wheat seeds do I have? I think. Okay. 80, 18, 24, 320. 320 minus 4, so that's 316. And then seeds. I have plenty of wheat seeds now, and then now I need to make the same 320 supremium minus 4 because I already have, and I'm missing some inferium blocks. I'm missing 3,000 inferium blocks, man. So say 320, let's cut it in half. It's 156, which that makes 162. Yeah, that's gonna make 162, which is fine. Right now. 162 is 2 over half, so I'll just need 158, but it's still gonna make 162. So in total, it's gonna have 4 extra, which is how many I started with. So that's fine. Which, I mean, I could probably take those two and put them down to inferium, but that's okay. One thing I also need to add over here, because, well, I mean, since I get inferium from something, what I need to do is add this. Add export inferium. This is always just going to be here. A facade. And then I need cables. These are green. Just up to here. Facade there. What this is going to do is it's going to get inferium out of the system and throw it into here, because I gain inferium just by having certain farms and whatnot. So it works. That's kind of how that has to be, which is fine. Yeah, because I get inferium from the lime tree farm over there. So might as well take that inferium, throw it in there, so then I don't have to have inferium just straight up in the system, except from when I'm crafting it for recipes. Alright, so then back to this, the seeds with the prosperity. That is the 80 right there. So that is halfway to the goal. Now I just need the supremium, which is being made now. Which it's almost done with all the inferium, which then it'll get to then prudentium, no, tertium, and then imperium, supremium. I'm thinking of magical crops, not mystical agriculture. The old version of this thing is the prudentium and whatnot. I think it's just an entirely different mod is the thing, actually. Okay. Almost there with this one, and then just 72 Imperium blocks. So now it's making the actual supremium. Alright, there we go. Now am I able... Because this 4 is... I'm going to turn this back into... some... some inferium because, yeah, I don't need 160 is how much I need. So I'm missing about 2,000 blocks of this. Which I have enough here to make half of what I need. So I'm going to go ahead and start that because, well, making half now is better than having to wait a bit longer for the other stuff. Because then I can go ahead and get it started with these RGB seeds. So this is just nice, so I don't have to actually throw stuff in here myself. And all of this stuff is also chunk loaded, so that's good. Now, conveyors. I need more conveyors. Only 36. What a redstone. Okay. So I have 44. I'm going to go ahead and make out the layout that I need for this power farm that I'm talking about. I need some click machines. I need some energetic shears. And then I need... No, it's not called a... It's called a charger. And I need a charger tier 4. And then, well, I need a barrel with some void upgrades. So let's find the void upgrades here and just do that. And then see if I can't make these things real quick. That's one. I'll make 2 of them. So that's 2, and then I need a barrel. Plenty of barrels. And stack upgrade. No, I shouldn't need a stack upgrade. That works. So these go here. Now, I need to get some black dye because I need one of these trees to grow. That's the 3 that I need. I'll get a little bit more. I'm pretty sure I only need 3 of these wither roses. That's fun. Okay, yeah. I think 3 is all I need, and then I need 3 things of dirt, which I have as well. So that's that. And then I just need some glass, which I'm gonna need some. Man, this is fun. Yeah, I will need this glass maybe. That should be enough. Just throw it in there for now. And then I need that stone. There we go. And then, can I make the Supremium now? No, I'm missing 1,000 Inferium. So while that goes, then, let's go ahead and go up here, because this is where this is going to be made. One second, though. I need to find a picture of this thing again, because I made it a while ago. Main thing is just trying to look here and count how long it is. That's the one thing I need is great. And my headphones went off again. Why did they do this? Okay. And then it is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Oh no. Okay, well, let's see, because it needs to be 11. 9, 10, 11, so it can be moved back 1. Okay, no, this is not going to look nice up here, because there's just no... this is just a little bit too short, because it needs to be 11, 13, and this is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 11, 12. This is exactly 13. So, I mean, I could make it smaller, all in all. Let's make it one thing smaller. So, that is the 3. And these 3 sets are going to lead into here. That's going to come back to there. And this will be then to there, because it needs just that much. Except it is not like that. It's going to be 2 shorter there. And then we take this stuff, put it as each corner block. I'm just trying to get this out of the way as much as possible because I don't need it out in the open. So these are gonna go any other open spot here. Let's go up 5 with it. Okay, so that's that. These wither roses go there. I do need more of the stone because I missed these here. I think 5 was a bit too high. Oh well. I need this, so how much was it that I needed? I need to go count again. I need to look at that. I'm clicking stuff I don't need to click. Okay.
Map clearly right now is, I don't know, 100. Okay, we'll take.
I accidentally opened a YouTube thing and it autoplayed.
Take that.
It. Okay. That's dumb. But okay. 1 second. Think that's that, and then I need to make these. Then I need to make 6, 7, 8 of these. Because that should get me then all of these that I need. To then, oh, they're not called mechanical, they're called machine, whatever thingies. And these need to be, is it, I need to get to another picture. Okay, that is right here, and then I'm gonna put these here. Those, yeah, I think I made this too high, or at least this back part here. Maybe not, because these two are gonna go here. Then what I need to do is get some things over here. I need to take this, and I need to upgrade this to be, oops, to be that one. Alright, and then we can go back over here. Wait, yeah, up here. So I was a bit confused for a second. I was like, wait, where am I going? So that goes there. And what we need to do is I need 6 of these. That is 6. I can't actually do this yet because, well, I mean, I don't have the wool that I need. I don't have that much wool. And then this here. Here, I think. I need to relook at the picture. I'm not paying attention to the picture that much besides what I'm actually getting. Okay, so that actually needs to go to there. Then I need the void upgrade, and then I also need a magnet upgrade that I forgot about. Advanced. Yes, this one's the one that I want. So I need one of those. Oh, I'm missing 4 cobblestone. Come on. I don't know what I'm doing. I can just craft the cobblestone. I'll get that stuff. Pick up, then to get the magnet to go to the level 2. Alright, and that should give me pickup range. Just pick up items. The void needs to do that, and have an allow list. And then I need these to go up into there to be clicked into the storage. I'm pretty sure. Alright, so now what I need to do is I need to actually go. I think I need that glass back because I do like having that there. It adds, even though it's not really there, it's good. Oh, and I also forgot about some stuff here. Need these item ducts. Because what I need to do is I need them to go from these guys, I think, into those. These are going to have some pretty fast clicks. Okay, this is going to have insert and extract. These are just going to be extracts, but I need filters. I need these basic item filters. I think I need like 8 of them. Oh, and no, this here isn't this guy. It's to that guy. Alright. And yeah, so what I need to do, match NBT. And this is gonna have that has a empty energetic shear there. And then the other one is gonna have then the other 6 are gonna have when the shears are full at 64 whatever there. So that'll be what we do. And so this is the middle, and that is I'll do from here 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8 9. So 1 2 3 4, that's the middle there, and probably up to there. I'm gonna need another lever. And that's gonna go on that. And now what I need is I need the Ender IO energy cables. Energy conduit, yes. And would you look at that? My conductive alloy, the alloy crafting thing, should actually come in handy right now. And it did. Nice. That's good to know that's also working. And this is gonna go out of this right here, being as extract into a flux plug, which is gonna go into my storage, power storage. So then I also need to make this gargantuan, which that's gonna take a minute to actually get. This is gonna go into reactor, limitless. And if this had power in it, then that would be good. And what we can do is take, right now, actually, I don't need these things there, because this stuff, I need a decent amount of this in order to actually get all my energetic shears right now. So I need to go get a mob spawner. But before I do that, I need to make a sea lantern. I'm gonna need these capacity cards. Maybe these mob imprisonment stuff. I already have soundproofing the no AI eventually. This redstone relay. The dragon egg for sure. I'm pretty sure I will need... No, I don't think I'm going to need to up its range. That might be it. So, let's... Oh, man. The source gem, which needs a... Luckily, I only need to make a single one of these. And I should have all the source that I need. Hopefully. No, that's going slow. So I need to go in here, throw that thing there, that, activate, and then down as delete item. Hopefully that makes this go faster. It should. Then throw that in there. Not sure if I'm gonna need that one. I can check to make sure. Do that. No, plastic and gas tiers. So that's not going to be made anytime soon. Have it ignore light. Capacity card. Do I have capacity cards? Don't have them as an auto craft. Probably could make them an auto craft. How many capacity cards will I want? +1 spawn count. I'll check the spawners and stuff. While that's going, let's go actually get me a spawner. Because, well, yeah, I need a spawner. So, might as well go ahead and try and find one. I need to make a waypoint. Because my last one got deleted somehow. Name it home painting there. Okay. Let's go north. There probably won't be a gas spawner all too close at first. Because, I mean, I got most of them earlier when I came in here for a bunch of them. This also is just not fun to fly around and stuff because I'm not fast right now with my flying. Don't see one there. There could be one in that one. Been up to this one. It looks like I got most of the ones from here. So let's go here. Because, yeah, I mean, it just hopefully has one. Because I haven't touched. Ooh, chest. Might as well go look at these. They might have something. That has reactive, don't need. I'll just grab those there. Grab those that probably don't need anything else from that. Alright, the gargantuan is done now, so I need to go ahead and get back so I can place that down and just start getting energy stored up. Because that'd be nice to get that much, just 128 million extra stored energy. The one thing that I think is probably gonna happen, though, is that I will, in fact, need a dragon egg to be able to even get these things to start spawning. Because, well, they probably need to spawn on grass. But I don't have grass for them to spawn on. these things are gonna just go ahead and go in here, and it starts from the bone block, so alright, so we are, wait a minute, where, oh, we're not anywhere near where I need to be. There is a spawner there, I'm pretty sure, though. Let's test my theory. It's down this way, but not too... Yeah, okay, there is... Yep, there's a spawner there. Perfect. Oh, there's 2 spawners. Might grab the extra one. Because it's nice to have an extra spawner, just in case. Okay, there we go. And then, seeing as I am too lazy, I'm just gonna teleport home. If this will stop freezing up on me, come on now. We're only an hour into this stream. We have 2 more hours. Don't crash on me. Alright, there we go. Okay, so we don't need that, don't need that, don't need those. Gonna need the spawner. In my backpack, I can take out all the stuff I just collected. So premium, let's see. 160. Okay, and then what was it that I was looking at? The gilded blackstone. I have some extra of that, so I can go throw that in here to be crushed. Okay, so that over there should be done, so I should be able to get my thing for the redstone relay. So now I can make it not have to worry about me accidentally spawning this thing, and I'm gonna accidentally spawn. There we go. This is even in the wrong spot, so okay, that's that. Do this. I'm gonna need conveyors that way so they don't get stuck on the top of this. Ignore light. Then I need the energetic sheep to change it to. Okay, now will they spawn without me having grass or dirt? Probably not, and I'm gonna need, this is the point where I need to go get the dragon egg. No? Oh, they spawned. Let's go. Okay. This should be getting me this stuff here to automatically delete. I'm gonna get 4 of these so I can get the bigger thing. Then, so with that, what I need is I need the pumpkin spice latte. Let's make 20 of those real quick. Because this just decreases this by 10. I'm going to decrease that to 100. And then I need the clock guy. So that one is a bit harder to get because it takes andesite casings. Let's see, how much it decreases it by 10. So let's say I want to get this to like 250. So 200 would be 60 minus 5. So I need 55 of those. Okay, and now let's make some shears. And these are going to be not in there. They're going to be thrown in here to start shearing these sheep as they go by. And now I can automatically delete those because I have 4. Okay, that's another one. Throw there. And this should... I need to up the clicks. Because they're not clicking fast enough is the problem. Let's mute that. Sheep shear also. So that should be getting power into this. So that is good. I'm just looking for the last bits of wool here. One thing I can do real quick is click U on this, because that should take me to anything that these can craft into. And I want to craft them into the Titan Energetic Sheep Gateway. Alright, come on, game. Don't freeze on me now. Hopefully once I get AI on these things, it should run smoother, because then there won't be any AI on them. Okay, there we go, and that's that. So I need 55 clocks. Meaning that I need to get... Okay, I need to turn that off as well. That's sheep, like, die or something. Yeah, sheep death. Because that stuff will indeed get annoying after a while. Okay, that's got one, that's got one. That don't got one. There we go. So yeah, this has the minimum time it takes, but it doesn't have the maximum time isn't good enough right now. And I should have one more. Yeah, that's the last one there. Seven more pieces of wool. And then we will be good. There's 2. Because once I have that, then it's a go and we can get stuff going. What was I thinking? No, I need to go turn that off over there, because that's going to be annoying to just have going. One thing I need to do is I need to actually go find the chorus flower. Because if I can find the actual chorus flower, then we're chilling. Because then I'll actually be able to start growing chorus fruit and getting chorus fruit for the no AI of all of my spawners here. Because, alright, let's go actually get this, and then what I need is there isn't 7, and then I need andesite casings, or andesite alloys for andesite casings, more as. There's probably an easier way of doing all this, but that's fine. Because eventually I will need to do this for every single spawner I got. But that's okay. I can do that stuff in between episodes and whatnot. Alright, now the clock. 55 clocks up and starting. And this should just be able to get me down to 100, 250 on the spawn delays. Which is exactly what I want. It'll make things go and spawn faster. Which means that I get more power. Which means that I get, well, more power. So... caps lock is off now. I accidentally clicked it. That is the last thing of wool, giving me my last energetic shears to start shearing. So now when one of these fill up, hopefully soon, this middle one looks like it'll be the fastest to fill up. But I can take this, start doing that, and that will take the wool out of there and put them in here to start sneaking it into this, which then gives me power. This needs to be insert, so it takes the power out of this, puts it into here, or at least it should. It's always active and goes into this. Inserts, yeah. So now I just need to wait for one of them to be full and we'll be good. I'm mainly looking at that one. So then what I need to do is let's make this. So this right here then makes it to where it ignores players, so I don't have to be up here for this to start spawning. And this here will just make it to where max entities, it'll have more entities nearby. And capacity cards, so I can get just more actually spawning. Let's go place this gargantuan flux storage. Place it here with that on top. Reactor power, bypass limit. So this should start taking energy that I'm making and then distributing it also to other things that just take from it. It's just the storage. So what I need to do this. just because being able to make some capacity cards will be nice. Alright, there we go. Now let's make some capacity cards. Let's make 4. That'll give me 5, 6, 7, 8. 8 capacity cards. We can see where that takes me. And they should go decently fast, so. Yep, and they're finished. So let's see where this takes me. So that's like 12 capacity or max. Yeah, 12 spawn count. So it spawns 12 of them. Or is that just 6 down there? Because that's the max entities is 6. So yeah, that only spawns like 6. That's not bad. Alright, so that is full. So now what I need to do is... Wait, where are my item? There are these. We take these, match the NBT. So when these things get full, they get taken out of there. And that will then get thrown in here and do that. And now that I'm looking at this, I'm going to need more of these because I need to get one for the insert. I think, maybe. So whenever these are full, and then what I'm going to need to do is take these, match MBT, and just get normal energetic shears in there that have nothing in them. And then I can go through, do this. So that should take in this, hopefully. Insert, extract. It should only extract the I mean, I shouldn't need to put these there, all in all, because it should just insert. Should take anything that needs to insert. It's just not taking out of that, is what it looks like right now. Okay. Let's check this and make sure. Match NBT energetic shears with nothing in it. And extract that. Insert should only be whatever is extracted here, which if you match NBT, it is a full thing. It needs to go down there is the problem. I might have to go figure something out. Okay, take the full shear, take an empty shear. Match NBT. Do that there. Does extract it. On extract, match NBT 0. Extract, always active. Now let's see. I'll have to watch. And it should be working. Alright, this seems like it's the next closest one. Maybe. Or possibly that one, 54. That's... No, it's that one. Okay. Almost there. That one's also actually getting really close. So that gets taken out, thrown in there. Do I maybe need to add some speed upgrades? Because that's not being taken out now. And this one needs to go in. Insert extract, insert extract, insert extract. All of these are set to have insert and extract. See, this was working just fine before. Let me remove these real quick. That is 3 and 3. And I want to take these guys. These guys all match MBT at a max power. And all of those set for extract. They extract a full 64. That doesn't need to go there. And it gets sent in here on insert. I don't think I need to throw anything there. And this extract needs to be a energetic shear at 0. Match the NBT. It is a whitelist. mean, it took everything. And that was when I didn't have... Okay, we'll have to watch it again. Is it because I have that? It should say match NBT though. Yeah, match NBT as a empty energetic shear. Let's not extract one when it goes back in. Because this stuff should work. When one of these fills up, it should extract it for sure. This is the next one that's probably going to fill up. It doesn't look like really any of the other ones are all too close except that one. Okay, it's almost full at 64 million. Alright, there we go. It gets taken out, thrown into this. So now that has nothing in it. So if I say match the NBT to that, always active. Throw that back in there because I have to wait for another one to get filled up. It looks like it's going to be probably this one. But this one is getting slower compared to some of the other ones. Like, this one's getting filled up faster than it. But this one is almost there now. So I hopefully want to see it leave and go back. So yeah, there we go. Now it's working. That's good. I think it was something with me dragging it there and whatnot. So I think with me not dragging the actual thing from, like, the side or whatever, it made it better. Okay, so that is power going. And that hopefully... Is it getting out of this and into this? It sometimes is, but it's not, like, constant. It's not taking that much. Is there better conduit? Redstone conduit, ender fluid, pressurized. Is this the best, like, energy conduit there is? I think so. Let me make sure in my picture. Yeah, no, it is just straight up an energy conduit, so it is the right one. This just can't be sped up, insert, extract, going into there, so it is filling up. So yeah, there we go. We have power. Faster than what I had before with that thing. And that's just gonna keep us over the edge and stuff. Let's make sure there's nothing else in there and nothing there. So I shouldn't need the void upgrade. Yeah, we'll randomly get some wool. I will need to add the mob imprisonment tools and stuff later on, but I don't have any plastic right now. Because, well, I don't have plastic and stuff automated. And I'm not sure how much exactly some things are. So, let's see. Energetic sheep from for power. and tree farm. Now I need to do the rest of the RGB. So the Supremium, all but 4. Okay, and now we just go over here, do that, throw 40 in these guys, and there we go. That is the last bit of these seeds that should be going. Once that is done, we should have then our RGB farm going. And in an hour and a half, so yeah, it's gonna take a minute, but that's fine. This stuff here just compresses the essence to dye to the blocks. Go ahead and start planting these seeds, because it's still gonna take a minute to get the rest of them, so might as well get this started. To make sure that this compressing thing over here is working. Well, that's right, fertilized essence. I forgot that you get that. Because what I want to do is also take out the fertilized essence from here. Okay, that does indeed look like it is working. Just need more seeds. So we have not many more to go. Now that I have power, that's good. It gets us closer to not having to do much else besides sitting AFK sometimes, here and there. And gets us closer to finishing the mod pack. Gateways. We have a decent amount of them finished. That just hats and stuff. Oh, because there's still a decent amount in there too. So yeah, there's still a decent amount left to go. Yeah, because there's 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14 to go. I think once this gets the rest of those, these 8 will get pulled in. So 10, 9, 8. There's the last 8 going. Okay. It's pretty good. Doesn't seem like there's anything else on much. I'm pretty sure it is 960 of each, but I can go check exactly how many down, and then it's 80 and multiplied by it, so that will just take me a second to get there. It is indeed 960. So it's 960 of each growth accelerator, which that is a lot. If you look at the growth accelerator here, to get just 960, that's a lot of stone. So in order to get that, I'm going to need to get the material stonework thing up and running. But we have RGB going. Why is that not grabbing it? because it's not going fast enough. There we go. So now that should be going every 4 seconds, or 4 times a second. And then now if we look at RGB, getting some blocks. Now, we need to go to these things and get us export buses. So I need at least 9, so let's make... Don't have enough for 10, are you kidding me? Because I'm missing cobblestone. This is annoying. Took out my cobble gen, ran out of cobble. Which, if I make the material stonework things, then I can automate just getting cobblestone from that. It'll be easier than actually having to... Wait, I'm missing... Oh, because it's not... What am I doing? I can... It's literally just 4. Just go like this, Jackson. Come on. Yes, I do just need 7 of them. Because then what I can do is I can clean this up. I won't need any of those. And then all I have to do is then just have this space. I probably won't move this, so it's still gonna look pretty ugly. That's not what I wanted. Oh well. Still want this to be like that, because it doesn't really like just straight importing into that, unless he changed it, which he could have, because I know he makes changes to all these things based on what people think and whatnot. So this is gonna export this stuff. And I hope it kind of does a round robin type thing, but it probably won't, because, well, there's no real way to connect all of them where they're all connected to round robin. And then if I go up from here, because this is just going to go straight to the ceiling. That's not where I wanted those. Just connect it up here. Because now what I can do is this stuff down here. So we take this and move it to be over here as a kind of external storage thingy. And it's going to have a storage bus that is only extract. And it's going to take an insert, but it's only going to insert sand. Or import sand. So this thing only holds sand, and it can only be extracted from unless it's sand. So now, if you look here, we see sand at the top. Wait a minute. Is that... What is that doing? No, insert only. Sorry. No. extract only. And I think I want to get rid of this because I don't want it to constantly just move sand in a circle. Because what that was doing, it was taking sand out of here and then going back and back and back and back. Except what I can do then, actually, let's just throw sand here and then make it bidirectional. So then only sand should go here. And set this priority up. So this is the only spot sand should be in. Which should be fine. Okay. And now sand is just in there. And, well, I don't know. What is sand much used for? It's used for some things. I probably don't need any more because all this stuff is going away anyways. So now what we need to do, let's just fill this in here. Because I don't need this. Get rid of all that. All of that. Won't need any of that anymore. Get rid of those. And the fluid. And I need to fill in this. So this is just gonna come from my backpack. And I'm just gonna do this for all of these. Because with my RGB farm, this is just too slow. So there's no point in having it. There we go, and last one over here. Man, I don't want to do that. I hate when that happens. I accidentally hold shift. There we go. Last bit of getting rid of. Oh, my inventory is full. Great. Good to know. And this fills in the last spot there. And we take those. That's a lot of sand. Didn't realize. Well, no, I kind of figured. That's how it usually is. Get rid of these. And yeah, we have a bit of this. And we don't. Oh, and that keeps everything in there, so let's go ahead, take it out, and clear it. Oh, that had 63 extra blocks, so do this, just convert it, because I don't need it anymore. And this stuff can just be used as normal dye now. Man, there was like no red though. Red was the one slowing me down a bit, I guess. Alright. There we go. So now I just have a tier 3 crafter that I can use somewhere. I might use it. But all these things should be getting the RGB that I need in just singular blocks. And then going to be printed. So now I have more space down here for different things if I want, which I probably will add some stuff eventually. Okay, this 16, so some things aren't actually fitting. So I need cables to connect to there, maybe. Because this has 9 from that, and that has 8. So yeah, something wasn't connected, but now it is. Because now there's 17. One thing wasn't connected. That's fun. So I don't actually need these things, because this was the thing making sand, and I don't need that anymore. Except, yeah, I won't need that anymore. And then let's run up here and charge that real quick. Yeah, that is a decent amount. That must mean that that down there is full. And no, yeah, no, that is full. So that's why it's not taking stuff out of there fast. It's just taking out the amount that I need for refilling this and or charging something else. So that is good. Everything works out. So now I need the... I need 146. Don't have enough stone. So, in order to actually get this, I'm going to need to start the material stonework. And I'm going to need to save, because I'm going to need cobblestone, then stone, gravel maybe, glass for sure, sand will be one, silicon would be one. And that's probably about it. And then I'll add gravel. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 in total. To get 6 of those, obviously I need the material stonework machine, but I need this advanced machine frame and this pink slime. And plastic. Everything else I should be able to get. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So let's go ahead and make the 6 diamond pickaxes. Six diamond pickaxes. $12 gold gears. I don't feel like just crafting them. I'm going to use a bunch of that right now. $12 gold gears. 6 furnaces. Six crafting tables. Now, the last things that I need are plastic, pink slime, and advanced machine frames. So I need plastic. To get plastic, I need dry rubber. To get dry rubber, I need the latex processing unit. And I need one of those. latex processing unit. Done. One of them. And I'm probably going to need a fluid tank. Yeah, singularity tank. I'll need 2 of them. And then some filters being one of those, and then I'll need another one. And there's that. And filter. This filter, take those out. This is allow, because what this is going to do is allow me to take out the different things. And if anything, I can make it to where these get pumped into the system, because, well, eventually they will. Just, I can put them into the system or whatnot. I can get 2 of these fluid extractors, because the one thing is I need to figure out exactly how much of each I get from this. Because I'm not sure exactly how much latex or pink slime I get from either of these things. Which is fine, but I need to know. With all that, I'm going to go ahead and do a... Is there fluid import bus? Or is it just going to be an import at AE2 fluid? No, it's just going to be... Okay, so just import buses. Okay. 2 of those for each side. And it's the pink logs. Because these fluid extractors, pink logs give us pink slime, and then it gives us strip logs. So it'll give us pink slime, which gets into the system, and then the strip logs also give us latex, I'm pretty sure. So then that's latex into the system. So both of those will get us latex. Well, technically it'll give us pink slime and then latex. And so what I'm going to do is I'm going to have it to where it goes in to the system and then has a block placer for both of them. 2 block placers. 1 for each. And this latex processing unit will be just used later. I could make another one. Let's make 2 more, actually. It'll just make it easier. So, latex processing unit down. Block placer, fluid extractor. And then I need the dissolution chamber as well. So that is 2 buckets, a diamond gear, a pity machine frame, and then 2 plastic. So I'm actually going to need to get plastic first. Which dry rubber is just smelted, so I can throw this in there. So all in all, yeah, okay. So let's do that. So this right here, encode it for plastic. This here will get us, I'm going to get latex and throw it there. Latex. How much latex, though, does it take to make one of this? I think 1,000. 1 bucket should be it. And then to make latex is this here. And I'm using the pink logs. I'm going to throw that there because this gets that. But then this gives pink slime. So I need to find pink slime. It doesn't. That's why I need to figure this out. And then I'm going to say this then makes one strip. So it knows it should start with the pink log to get the pink strip log. From the strip log to then get the whatnot. And crafting is, well, none of these are crafting actually, so I don't need to throw them in there. I'll have to go throw some stuff over here. This is going to be for getting plastic. And there goes my headset again. I want to automate this because I actually haven't automated this before, and it actually seems like it is a horrendous process of automating this. Probably actually don't even need these filters anymore. I might do it here because I have room here now. So what I need to do is block placer here and here. So this places blocks. What I'm going to do to test it, I'm going to go ahead and strip the pink thing, because that will tell me how much of each this gets me. So then power, I need flux. So that powers those two. So this tells me exactly how much pink slime this one gets me, and exactly how much latex this one gets me. Which should be fun to wait. Because this goes at 3 times, so that gives me 3 millibuckets of latex a second. And with this one, this gives me 6 millibuckets of pink slime. Well, no, that's not even... It's powered, but it's not getting me... Alright, that is industrial foregoing. Is there upgrades to this? Yes, these speed upgrades. Which I'm pretty sure those things are not fun to make. But I want to get them because, well, it's going to make my life so much easier. And it does add the middle part there and whatnot. So there's that. Yeah, this is going to be fun to automate. Alright, so it seems like this one's just going slower. It is powered. Oh, well, so that's just going to take a while. But, let's see. Import bus is here with that. Now, let's see. What cable should I use? Probably not blue. I mean, I could use blue. Yeah. Okay. I could just make an entirely different color cable. Might do that. Get more colors around. Yeah, that's from all of those. Takes up so many. Especially when I had to add 2 more so I could get the get it to when I actually have the chorus fruit. So I added more as well. So that will be cables. Let's start with a stack, because if we start with a stack, it'll actually help us get started, I guess. Because that's going to come along this right here. Coming off of this, probably, yeah, it'll go this way. Will be the orange. And then it can drop below like that one did. But let's go ahead and get these started. So this here is going to go underneath. Which is then going to connect back into the system. To the same point. So I can import it to there. That'll import into the system. And then I'll need some pattern providers. This one will be here. I'm going to need a ME interface to go here. And export. I think I'm out of export buses, yeah. Let's just make 20 of them. Nope, I'm missing cobblestone. Of course I am. Why wouldn't I be missing cobblestone? I really need to get these things set up. I'll probably need to get more facades too, because I think I'm gonna be running out of them pretty fast. Alright, let's go grab those. So what this is gonna do is it's gonna export into here with it's going to be that one because it's one pink log that's going to be placed. That there because that technically makes the strip log, and that there. I think that should be right. And that's going to go underneath here, connected to there. That there, let's go this way with it. That's going to be connected there. Don't want to connect these yet because I am not I want to connect those when this finishes, so I know exactly how much of each it gets me. Except, no, I can put it into the system because the system tells me how much. Hopefully that it does indeed extract both of them. Okay. So with this one, I have some stuff there. Okay, so that will tell me how much of each of those I have. I guess this side could just be the stripped log, and this side could just be that. So then once one of these does go, then it goes stripped log over there and stuff. I think it would be easier for that to happen. So that's good, which then gets me latex. So now I need a latex processing unit to be here. My 3 of them. Place them there. And they will have... I'm just going to need to grab these import buses, because import buses that import dry rubber into the system. I'll need a bit more of these. I can just go ahead and connect that up, because that'll put dry rubber into the system. But then next to those... Nope, not there. Underneath them, which is these 3 here. That's not what I wanted to do. Is have... Oh, this is a lot. I'm gonna make this go down 1 to there. Because then I'll have... another pattern provider. I'll make a couple of those. Pattern provider there. That then exports to these using another ME interface is what I'll need. Yeah, I need this to be probably there. ME interface there. So then these cables go oh no, those are big cables. I don't need the big cables. I need small cables. So that goes there. And that will import the latex. Because this is going to be the... I don't need that there. That's not good. Can I get some quartz fiber to throw there? So now that doesn't actually connect. It just looks like it connects. So this is going to be that. Then I can cover that up with a facade. And then that should... Latex. Latex right there. Speed upgrades, because this is what takes the latex in. Hopefully this works. I wanted to test it, but this, not done yet. So I don't know how much latex is actually in the system yet, because it's made over a bucket. If I show fluids, it's made over a bucket of latex and almost a bucket of this, which I assume however much latex there is. So that's the problem, is that this is just going to take a while to actually get finished. So there's no way I can actually test it yet. Not really. Okay, but that hopefully should actually be the process to get me latex to plastic. Because this should get me... Oh, this also needs water. So water can just come from the normal system. So if I just connect it here, I'm going to need... What I can actually do, let's take these guys, put them here, then connect these up there to this. Because then I can always just have water going in. Because I'm pretty sure I need water. There should be water and latex to make the dry rubber. Hopefully. But those should always be filling up with water then. And that should be that line. And then, once this actually does work, hopefully, we'll be able to then start moving on to getting pink slime. We already have pink slime, but get the pink slime ball. Because pink slime would just be thrown into the middle of this thing with a glass pane and then exported, which I should be able to just throw those on top of an enemy pattern provider. I just don't have some of the things I need yet. These things are fun to make. Okay. Man, how much... It could be 2 buckets of latex that this one makes. But these just... I need these to be sped up, is the problem. And I can't really do that until I have... Well... latex and stuff. So... Man. This is... Waiting is so much fun. What I might do then... No, because those spawn in and they work. And so I don't need to worry about that right now. Why do I have glass there? I don't need the glass there. Because those spawn without me being up there. And so that is always going to be running now. So I'm just going to be getting as much power as I will ever need. So I don't have to worry about these things cutting off again. And I don't have to worry about, obviously, you can see here that I'm already out of uranium. I can make more, which is cool. But I am going to wait to make more until a bit later. Just because... I mean, uranium, that's the only thing I need uranium for, is that. But I just don't want to keep making some. I just want to have it to where I can eventually auto-craft it. And if that's the case, then what I want to do is also not make this have stack upgrades. Because if I make it have stack upgrades, then there's just going to be way too much that it can hold. So then I'm also going to change it to a chest, because chests have smaller storages. And that will be 27 stacks of uranium that it can hold. Let's give me a facade in here. So I don't see... Yeah, there we go. But that will be easier to hold that much and still keep this thing full. And then I can have the extra stock of whatever I need for it. I don't think any sheep should spawn from that. Yeah, none did. Okay. So now I'm literally just waiting for latex to be done. Like, I could go ahead and get to the next stuff, but I want to know specifically how much latex this makes, so then I can update these two things. Because it doesn't just make a bucket of latex for one stripped pink log, as we can see by the almost 2 buckets of latex, and same with that one, we have over a bucket of pink slime. So, it's not just going to be a bucket. I wish it would tell me here. I like how it says triples when powered, but this clearly is powered and it's not tripling it. It's only getting 2. But that's okay. I hope this works. Because if I say I want latex, it'll say, oh, well, I need to send a pink log here to get a pink strip log. And it'll send the pink log here, and it should be sent over here, and then put here. And then if I say I need pink slime, it'll take the pink log and throw it here, and then also turn into a strip log. Well, I mean, to be fair, that's not going to ever be a strip log because, well, it's just not, because it's always going to start as a pink log, and then when the pink log's placed, then it turns into a strip log. So this one's also then going to give me latex. But this one, I assume this is going to get me 2 buckets. I'm going to assume both of them give me 2 buckets. So, hopefully. Yeah, it's getting close to 1.9 buckets. And then it'll be closing in on hopefully it's 2 buckets that it actually is, if I assume right. Okay, 0.5. So this is going decently fast. It doesn't look like it's going to stop at 2 buckets. It doesn't look like it's stopping at 2 buckets. And it's over 2 buckets now. Let's see. Can I just look this up? Fluid extractor Minecraft. I want to know exactly how much latex it gets out of it. Because if I know how much latex it gets... So it's basically... So, okay, so there's no specific amount, actually, is what it seems like. Because it says that there is a 50% chance for it to break the log, a stage. So there's no way of exactly knowing how much. So what I can do then is if I just get pink logs, and I just set these two to be pink logs, and I get rid of this, hopefully these just, yeah, they fill up with pink logs. And so that will then get it to where there's just an infinite amount of pink slime and latex. And so I don't need these anymore, because these will always be running. So I won't have to do anything to get those going. They'll automatically just be going. Except it's going to take it a bit to actually get to the pink strip log. Is there another way of getting this besides getting... Yeah, no. The easiest way would be doing it through the fluid extractor. So that's fine. Oh. Always on. Always on. That's going to be always on. It'll automatically place them. So how much latex did that get me in total? 2.441 buckets. It's not bad. So now if I say, let's see, I want plastic. I want 2 plastic. So that needs to make 2 of these, which gives, should be 2 buckets. Oh my gosh. Okay. Let's see. Let's get one of these to be connected to this. So it will be... Let's do that. And let's say I want 1 plastic. So it should make 1 dry rubber. Because I don't want this to always be running with latex. Because I don't get enough latex for that. So let's see. If I don't say that, well, no, because I need it to kind of. Let's see. Let's see if I just put this guy, the pattern provider, not there, right there. Do that, connect it. Didn't, no. Did I cancel that? I need to do the dry rubber. This is the one I need to actually test. Start. Should be taking the stuff to this, but then it's not exporting. So it's not working. So maybe I don't need this. No, because that took everything. But I can see. How much does it take? Goes from, oh, is that 500? No. Is that? I'd have to actually check with 1,000. I need to look at this over here. So I don't need to filter it, is what that is telling me. Yeah, I don't need to say that. So just connecting this up to that. So I'll need to test this again. But it's not 1,000 for one dry rubber. I fully see how much it was. And I can't go back in my stream yet, so great. No, yes, that's what I need. That's not where that needs to go. That goes there. So that's getting me more latex. but I should be able to make 2 plastic now with that, because I already have 2 of those available, and those just get dropped there. Perfect. Plastic is done, so that should be able to get me the distillation chamber. So distillation chamber is done now. I'm gonna probably need another one of these. Because there's the one that uses latex. Well, no, I should only need one, actually. Let's keep the one. Alright, so I'm hoping I may actually just do 2 of them, because then it'll be faster. But I'm hoping that this can work. And we're gonna have the export, import, not anything specific, just the stuff that comes from the system. Import, export. Okay. So that should, and then power. And that should be that. And I'll do speed efficiency there. Just to have speed on one side, efficiency on the other to crafting stuff. Okay, so latex. I'm almost at a full bucket. And that does say a bucket. So I'll have 1,000. I should hopefully get to the 1,000. And then send 1,000 in, and that will show me which one, how much latex it takes. Okay. Okay, once that hits a bucket, I will try and send the for 1 dry rubber. Because then, if it does indeed send 1,000, hopefully it does. Because it should. It should send it and put it into the container thing. And there's a bucket. So now, dry rubber 1. Please tell me Okay, so this must not like being imported from the bottom. So what I'm gonna do is go here. With that. So that's still powered. And now I need to get my quartz fibers. That right there. One bucket of latex produces one dry rubber. Export bus into this. It's still not giving it to me. Then I should, since this does work here, I want to, because I know it can import from the top. So what I'm going to do, take out this water. Except what I want to do is I need to import the water. But it works there. What is happening? So like that's the problem is I don't know. Cause okay, let's go update this. Processing to make one dry rubber with a bucket of water and latex. It's probably not a bucket of each of them. And there's, so throw that there. And then call for a singular dry rubber. Should have a bucket of water, a bucket of latex. Both are available. Start it. Should go into this. Doesn't go in there though. What is wrong? Okay, I'm pretty much. I'm gonna see if someone has a video. Nope, nothing is showing up here with latex. So that's not gonna work. And it's literally like almost been 3 hours, and it's literally like I haven't gotten anywhere on this. Because it should send a bucket of water and latex there. And then it should send those into here with the export bus. The device is online. Online. Device online. And it should take those two things from the system. One. This is annoying. Okay, then what I want to try something else. Then let's go here with it. So that there. Right underneath the latex processing unit. So that's right underneath. Oh my gosh, this stupid headset is making me upset. Like, stay on. You aren't dead. Okay. It did take it. So that was the problem, I think. It needed to just straight up be connected to it. And then I guess I'll need an import here. I guess I can just import it here. And I only want it to import dry rubber. It's just straight up going to import its dry rubber. And that's going to be there, and that's going to make... Okay, so let's see how much it takes. It takes 750... And that's going to take it out. Okay, so now... we know how much... it takes... 0.75 set, and this 0.5 set. That's how much it takes of each. And then what I also want to do real quick is get the rest of that stuff out and then reset it. Okay, so that is perfect now. So I should be able to make straight plastic without having to worry about that now. So that took way too long. Is that like fluid output? Okay. What I'm gonna do here is the add on those two. This is gonna have the speed as outputs, and this one's gonna have efficiency as outputs, because that's some of the things that are actually in it. So now if I add on show craftable, these aren't connected. Okay. So this is where those are. So let's connect these up here and have that connected up there. I'm just gonna move this to be straight right there. Okay. So that should have this stuff connected. Online. Online. So all this stuff is online. Good. None of it's missing a channel. Okay, so now let's check add-on. Am I able... Diamond gears. Okay, so I need to add diamond gears to my auto crafting. Okay, now let's check over here. Tier 2. Make a tier 2. It should go here. Make the tier 2. And it has the 1,000 latex like it needed. And it should take the tier 2 and back into the system. Am I able to... I am. Okay. Do I need a tier... It doesn't look like I need a tier 1 with it. So... I should only then need tier 2s. So these tier 1 things I don't need. Then let's make a efficiency. Missing latex. So yeah, I need to actually, let's do that. Speed and efficiency. So this makes it faster, and it makes it at 81 second per. So I'm missing, oh, that's not bad. I should have that now. Almost. There we go. Let's make one more speed. So that Okay, I can only... So that's why... Okay. I do... That's why it's good to have both, because then I can have a tier 1 and a tier 2 in. So I do need to still get that. Okay. So that's why it is good to have both of them. Okay, let's make 2. Nope, I'm missing a bit of speed upgrades. So I definitely am gonna be sitting AFK, seeing as I do indeed need... Alright, but those are good. So now I need to add pink slime as a crafting. Oh, so it makes... Wait, this makes... okay. So it outputs a secondary of 15 millibuckets of water. Okay. These... That is being basically auto-crafted. Yes. So that there. And then nether bricks. I need to get nether bricks auto-crafted. Okay. So the nether brick craft goes there. Now, let's make that one there to then make that over here. And I'll just go ahead and do that one over there. Okay, so that's that. What we do is take it here, do a material stonework. I guess I can throw these, because if I want to make more, then I can auto-craft them. So now we have able to craft a material stonework. Auto-crafting, that is. Okay. Okay. No, I am not quite even to 1. If I do this, that turns it into a strip log. So then that will get me... I threw my Paxel in there. But that'll get me... Same here. Because I just need... main thing I need right now is latex. I mean, I could do that, because, yes, I do need pink slime, but I don't just need pink slime. Let's look at something real quick, because if I look at this, latex, 2, 2, 4, if I... Yeah, because both of those get me latex. So, if I just get, like, magenta, and change that to magenta, this one over here will just infinitely get me only latex. This one over here will get me latex sometimes. I don't need the stripped logs here anymore, or at least those two. So this one will only get me latex. This one will get me latex half the time. But I need more latex right now, so I'm gonna put that one to latex again. Boom. 2 tier 1 speed add-ons. Both of those are over here. What I need is those and that. So this one over here has those two. And this one is that one. Wait, actually? So do I need the processing one then? Okay. So I don't need tier 1 add-ons. What I'm gonna need to do is this processing. So if I just do a processing add-on, so we have speed, efficiency, processing. That gets 9 per. Interesting. Okay. So yeah, that's going fast. All right, here comes the efficiency. This is good because, all right, that should be pretty good. All of these are just range add-ons. I want to test something. Yeah, nope, that one just doesn't let you do. Alright, so now I just need another set of 2 of each of those. So that's just more latex. Yeah, okay, so processing gets more for the 1. So that's good, because this is getting me 6 pink slime. This is getting me 9 latex for a strip log. And so it's more efficient as well. Alright, so that's good. That I don't need those anymore. But once I do get these, because that's 2 per each, then I want to test just trying to run and make 1 material process, the stonework. If I do that, then the stream is going to head off because I need to go eat, and I've been streaming for 3 hours. So it's definitely time to get off. Like, this episode is not about hostile neural network. I know that. Next episode, we will get the hostile neural network up. But I will not be able to stream the rest of this week or next week. It'll be the week following is when I will get to stream again. So be on the lookout for that, because that, not next Wednesday, but the Wednesday following, I'm going to be through 146 more of these things. Okay. A material stonework. What am I missing? Okay, I need to, that's right, I need to get the pity machine frame to autocraft. There we go. So that should be the one of those. And all I'm missing that's right. It's available, but this crafts 0.15 buckets. So I'm missing a little under 2 buckets of latex right now. But this is getting me 9 latex. This one over here right now is getting me 18 latex. Dang. But that's some speed add-ons to those things right now. Okay. Oh, we're there. Alright. To craft 1 material stonework. It's crafting the dry rubber right now. Where? Oh no. For 1 dry rubber, it's 700. It's, oh, I flipped that. Oh no. That's on me. I got that reversed. I flipped that around. That's fun. Okay, now material stonework. It does have enough now. Oh, it already made all those things. Dang. I didn't even get to see it. And it's done. Alright, there we go. Alright, material. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So I need 5 of these. I'm missing 21 buckets of latex. Let's go. Alright. So yeah. It's working though. This was a horrendous process. But I got it working and it was fun. I enjoyed doing that. So the next thing, I'll make the other 5 in between streams. Let's actually go ahead and set this up so you can see how it works. Okay. I'm pretty sure it's purple and then orange. So purple and orange. Let's use red. What these? I'll put. Oh man, this is because these take up a decent space, but like not really. Let's see. Where do I want these? I would like them here, but if that's the case, then I already have orange and purple over here, and so I should just then use orange or purple at that point. But I want to use red, so I will make it work. So if I want to get that, is there anything here? There is. That's okay. Because all this is going to do is import back into the system. And so if I do like one... Man, there's like no room. I'm going to have to connect some to orange. There's no way I won't be... There's not a way I can't not connect. Like, some. Unless I put them... No, because there's no room there. Okay. Yeah, this is how it's got to be. Okay. So this right here. I don't have to have that. But it makes it easier. Okay, so that there, what this is going to be the... If we do import glass. But these two here, exports, it's going to give me... water, lava. Lava in there. Water in there. That's going to make me cobblestone. Alright, and to get glass with the material, it's pickaxe, pickaxe, furnace. Pickaxe, pickaxe, furnace, and that takes out the glass when it is made. So now I need my... to power this. So now it powers it, making gravel into sand. into glass and then sends it back into the system. So now if we get the add-on, we need one of each of these add-ons. To make this go faster. Oh, I didn't even put speed upgrades there. There we go. There we go. This is a lot faster now. So that is how these work. Hold on, I wanna test something. If I take out that, which one is this? This is the water. I'm gonna do this real quick. Okay, so once it's full, it doesn't take anything else out. So I can fit 2 more here. Technically, I could. But there we go. That is how one of them works. So I actually won't have to add the, yeah, I won't have to make it out of orange. Oh, that's not going to be a good spot. It's going to have to be... Yeah. One here. These are going to have to go... No, they're going to have to be... here. But I am going to need more cables. So... yeah, that is where this is going to end off. I am going to get these things going in between episodes. So, I'll get all 6 of the material stoneworks up and running. And yeah. But that's where this is going to end off. Glass is done there. Silicon. And then I can finally take silicon out of this thing so I don't have to use my Certus coarse dust. And it just makes it easier. So yeah. I mean, I hope you guys enjoyed. I definitely had fun figuring some of this stuff out. Like, some of this stuff I have already done, like these material stoneworks, but I haven't automated that whole process before using AE2. And so, it was a lot of work. But we got it done. And yeah, we are able to automate the crafting material stoneworks. I am getting close. Cobblestone should be the next one I need. Because I need cobblestone in this. But yeah, so I will set the rest of these up between streams and stuff when I have some time. So here's stuff that is for so finish stonework machines. That is the only really thing that I'm gonna do, and besides finishing up the auto crafters, which is making like the 2 or 3 bigger ones. I mean, I guess I can. I'll show what this is because I do need to get these up and running, and I can go ahead and show what it is. Because, yeah, I'll go a little bit longer. I can go for 3.5 hours. Might as well. Let's grab these cables back. Am I able to just straight up do that? Yeah, okay. Nope, that's not the one I need. This here, and it's just gonna be nothing. So that'll just get me cobblestone now. Alright, perfect. And it makes 3 cobblestone per. So that is my cobblestone issue solved. There are the rest of my facades here. I made 4 stacks of them. Okay, but, yes, like I was saying. So, these ME interfaces. Let's see, 3 channels, 2 channels. So, I'll put some here. So, what we do here is we do this, and then we need to make crafting card. Throw a crafting card here. And now, what we do is we take, let's say, something that I need auto-crafted. Yes, charged. If I take charged and fluix, because charged fluix, charged Certus quartz crystals take a bit. Same with fluix. So what we do is we take them, like so, and say we would like to keep said much of each crafted at all times. So now we will always have 4 stacks of charged Certus quartz crystals wanting to craft. And so then you can check here, Certus, both of these are going. On all 6 of them, it is crafting something now. And so it's always gonna keep that many stacks of each in the system. So what this is gonna do is these are gonna be requests by automation. For right now, all of those requests, and this is gonna be the only one that I can craft in. Actually, let's make 2 of them that I can, 3 of them that I can craft in right now. But all of those will try to craft, and it's just automatically going to use my system to keep all of those crafted. And so yeah, that's how that works. I will work on doing more of that in between episodes. That's what the auto crafting is mainly for as well. So that's going to keep certain things that I want crafted in my system at all times. Which is good because sometimes I need a decent amount of stuff crafted at all times. Hence, like the stuff that is automatically crafting now. Okay, so yeah. Material, I need it. Just 4. None are available. Yes. Oh, some are available. Maybe. There we go. 4 material stonework's going. Yes, only for requests made by players are these. Yeah. We did good progress. We got working towards having everything that we need. We got all of this stuff working to where it can auto craft stuff now, which is good. We like seeing that because, well, it's not easy to physically do it myself, even though I did it myself while setting it up automatically. So in the end, I really did do it all myself, but all of this stuff here is just auto crafted and makes stuff. So that's good. That's what we like. I could add more because like some of them take some to make. Let's see. Can make netherrack and make nether bricks and stuff or whatnot, but that's not that big of a deal because all in all, I mean, I could make slag, but nah. So stonework, after these are all done, it's almost done. It's crafting. It's cause, wait, what's up with this? Ah, this is slow now. So I need to make this faster as well. So that's the add-ons being 5 more of these. None of crafting CVs for a job. 5 busy, 1 excluded. Okay, never mind. I can't do that quite yet. Hey, alright, there we go. 5 of those. Missing. Alright, that's fine. So let's grab the export. Lava, water. Boom. Speed upgrade. Import with that. This one, silicon. So silicon is pickaxe, pickaxe, pickaxe. Boom. And that should start getting me that. Have 5 speed upgrades. Which these 3 here is what that's for. Did I? No, I couldn't because I didn't have enough latex then. Alright, so yeah, just missing latex there. Okay, so that is making efficiency, so this should be more efficient now. That's gonna be there, which is good. Being already made cobblestone, so this can be stone. I guess I can do 2 of these at once. Yep, there we go. And that is that. Don't want to give it power yet because I don't have stuff in it that I need to do. Alright, so stone in the stonework is just furnace. So that should start making... Yep, there we go. Now sand is just pickaxe. So pickaxe, and that is... Oh. Forgot to do the import. And this one is gravel. Right, there we go. Now that's going. And then gravel is just pickaxe. And that should input the gravel. Yep, there we go. So now I just need... There we go. And this should be everything. So all of this also now should be working faster. So I think that is everything. So we should have cobblestone going into the system fully, gravel as well, so with more sand, glass, silicon, and stone. So... I can go change this now because... No, yeah. I can keep that one there because it is still cobblestone to that. But I don't need to have silicon in there now. Silicon should be going into my system automatically now. So yeah. Uranium, I'll get the autocrafter stuff going now. Like what I was saying with that over there. I want to make sure sand is still going in here. It is. So sand is being pushed in here only. But yeah, so... Oh, wow. And it already made every single thing I needed. Perfect. So, yeah. But I will make more of those to keep everything auto-crafted that I need. And then next episode, we will go and... Yeah, RGB farm is done. And do the hostile neural network, which is 147 more. Because there's 148 in total. Prosperity shard's done. So yeah, I'll go ahead and erase all the ones that I've done because, well, I've already finished them. Oh, it does only get rid of the ones on it. So those are the two things I need to do. More heart canisters and that, and then, yeah. So, this was fun. The dissolution chamber, making all that stuff was a lot of fun. I have that there. I don't have to have those, but it makes it easier with importing and exporting stuff. So, okay. But yeah, what I'll do is I will make my growth pulsers. I'll make 960 of each for my 2 farms. So this needs to go here. Get all growth pulsers for farms. I will get 960 of each for the farms in between streams. and I will get those set up on each side. But yeah, next stream we are going to do hostile neural network. I don't know how to spell Supremium, so I'm just gonna do that because get Supremium armor and tools. So yeah. Yeah. Alright. I hope you guys enjoyed this 3.5-hour long stream. Half an hour longer than I was wanting. But I was in the middle of doing stuff, and I wanted to get it done. Because this part took me the longest, but that was just waiting for stuff to go. So yeah, there we go. We did it, though. And the next thing we are doing is getting just more stuff. Mainly, I can make the mob imprisonment tools now. Well, I need gas tiers, which I get from killing the gas and then doing loot fabricator stuff. So that's hostile neural network. So the main thing next episode will be hostile neural network. But I will sit AFK in between stream. I probably won't get this because I won't need it. But I will sit AFK in between streams and just let everything run. Because I think it would be nice to just let things run, especially like those down there, so I can actually have a backlog of everything. Now, how did you get up there? So yeah. We are getting a lot of power, though. That is 9 billion right now. So, but hey, that's good. We have a lot of power stuff needed, and everything is being powered pretty much a lot now. So, yeah. We have more input than output mainly, and we have a lot of energy. Okay. So yeah, like I said, I hope you guys did enjoy this, and I will see you guys next time.